Access! Do you guys know who Korean actress Ha Ji-won is? She received a lot of love playing the love interest of Hyun-bin in the popular drama Secret Garden a few years ago. She's a wonderful actress, she's beautiful, and she's known to have a heart of gold. The reason why she's evaluated so well by the people around her is because she's a lot more humble than people think. For example, when she won an award as a style icon, recently she said, "I'll always do my best, and I'll try hard to become an actress that you will keep on remembering." You might think that these words are really ordinary for one of the best actresses in Korea, but if you think about it again, these words are the best words that an actress could say. A person that keeps popping into your head, that's someone that you love the most, isn't it? Hello, Music Access family. I'm your DJ Moon Kim of the Royal Pirates here on Music Access. And you're here with me on March 17th in 2016. And the first song for the show was Viva La Vida by Coldplay, requested by Angel from the Philippines. And I talked about someone that keeps popping into your head being someone that you love the most. So, who is someone that keeps popping into your head these days? Do you guys want to tell me? I'll be waiting for your honest responses. All right, here are the announcements for today's show. For the first hour, we have MAF, where we accept applications for anyone who wishes to become a part of Moon's Music Access family. Friendly Moon Oppa's Moon Quiz, where we only have one answer but 3 hints, as well as Message Time and Moon Question. And for our second hour, we'll be back with our Thursday guests, Ki-hoon and Playback's Hayoung for Obladi Oblada. Ki-hoon and Hayoung will be joining me in just a bit for Obladi Oblada. And here's how you can listen and participate. If you have a smartphone, you can download the Arirang Radio application and tune in radio to listen to our programs and send in your messages in real time. If you use a computer, just visit www.arirangradio.com/music access to listen to us or leave your messages. And another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. If you have any songs you want to hear today, or maybe a song you want to let someone hear as a gift, send those requests on our message board with the subject titled Request. All right, we'll come back right after a song for Message Time. We're going to listen to Love Myself by Haley Steinfeld. The song you just heard was Love Myself by Haley Steinfeld. Okay, it's time to listen to your stories with Message Time. First message is from Akira from Japan. Hello, Moonhyung. Thank you for reconstruction. Thank you for your recommending Hey Jude to play the guitar for the first time. I have practiced it, but it's difficult. By the way, what is your favorite guitar maker? I use the Y brand F340. I actually like the T brand. That rhymes with Ayler. I like the T brand a lot. It's got that really twangy sound. It's got that bright acoustic sound. So I recommend starting off with the Y brand is definitely good. But if you want to move on to the next brand, I recommend the T brand. Try it out. And Hey Jude, yes, it might be difficult at first, but I'm sure Akira, you're gonna get there. All right, practice hard and show me. Send me videos or send us like a recording of your playing. All right, that'd be sweet. Next message is from Ernie D from USA. DJ Moon, our router is wonky and has died. Oh, RIP router. We're going old school with an Ethernet cable until we purchase a new router tomorrow. What device could you not live without? Thank goodness for hotspots and unlimited data. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your broadcast. Thank God you're able to hear our broadcast. Thank you, Ethernet. What device can I not live without? Definitely my phone, my smartphone. I do everything on it, so I probably cannot live without it anymore. And what else? My laptop. Yeah, I make music on my laptop, so that's really important to me as well. And I think that's about it. Yeah. And good luck with the new router. I hope it works fine. All right. Thank you, Ernie and Akira, for your messages. And thanks so much, everyone, for sending in your messages till message time. All right, let's listen to a song before we come back with MAF. We're going to listen to Soledad by Westlife, requested by Gracelyn from Singapore. Calling all Music Access family. From today, we are MAF. MAF is, of course, the acronym for Music Access Family. This corner is for us to collect applications from all of you who wish to become a member of Music Access Family, and I'm going to introduce those applications for you on air. And some of the things we would like to see on your application is your name, of course, where you live, your age, and other interesting facts about you. You can also write about your hobby, your interests, your likes, your dislikes, anything or anything else you want to say to me is fine too. All right, today's first MAF message is from Eri Yo from Philippines. Hey Moon, I'm Eri, 24 years old, from Davao, Philippines. My hometown is in the southern part of the country. I only stand 4 feet and 11 inches, but despite my height, my favorite sport is basketball. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've seen a lot of small basketball players, and some of them are really good. And they say great things come in small packages, so I'm pretty sure you're one of those. Haha, I know I'm way too short to even play in a point guard position. Ha ha ha. I grew up playing the game, but I don't get to play that much anymore. I see. I'm contented to watching basketball games on TV, mainly the local league and sometimes the NBA. One of my favorite players is from Korean basketball team. His TJ Moon. I know James likes Derrick Rose, LBJ, Bulls, Lakers. But what about you and XC? Any favorite player or team? I also wonder if you can dunk. Hey, I love you, Moon. Mahal kita. Mahal kita. Eri. To answer your question on dunking, I cannot dunk. Okay? I think I'm way too small to dunk. And I enjoy watching basketball now and then, but I'm not like really into it. So, I'm kind of like always behind. So my favorite players, I guess I would say, would be like Kobe Bryant, but he's retiring, right? I heard James always like keeps me updated with the new NBA news, but I heard that Kobe Bryant is retiring, and definitely Michael Jordan. I know that's like old school, but yes, he's definitely my favorite player. And XC, I don't think he could dunk as well. And James too. James used to be able to dunk before when he was like really athletic, but nowadays I don't think he plays enough. So I'm not sure if he can dunk anymore. But yeah, sometimes we play basketball together. Basketball is a great way for friends to really bond together and just get close, right? And it's a good exercise too. All right, thank you very much, Eri, and welcome to Music Access Family. And thanks to everyone for participating in MAF. Let's listen to a song before we come back with more on MAF. We're going to listen to Lay It All On Me by Rudimental featuring Ed Sheeran, requested by Eva from Poland. The song you just heard was Lay It All On Me by Rudimental featuring Ed Sheeran, requested by Eva from Poland. And here's our next MAF message from Darcy Ann from USA. 안녕 Moon, 안녕 Darcy. My name is Darcy Ann. I'm from upstate New York. I started listening to Music Access in May of 2014. Oh, that's very detailed, exact information. When Aaron of New East was a DJ before Benji came in. Since I started listening to Music Access, I have only missed 3 shows. Twice when I was sick and once when I had to work. Wow, that's good. We should give you an award or something. Thank you, Darcy. I like many different styles of music except for opera and few others. Yeah, opera, I guess, is slightly hard for everybody to digest, right? And I work in a language lab tutoring French, Italian, and Spanish at a local community college. Wow, you're very talented in languages. I've tried to learn Korean, Japanese, and Mandarin Chinese and Tagalog. This is not easy because I don't understand the Hangul, kanji, or other scripted letters. I did learn how to introduce myself in Japanese. はじめまして、私はダルシーです。よろしくお願いします。That's pretty good. That's very basic, but that's good. Yes, me, I speak and understand Japanese pretty well, but I know hiragana, but I know hiragana and katakana, but kanji is just so hard for me. So I think it's gonna be tough for me to learn the Mandarin or Cantonese. The kanji is just so hard. I can't really get myself into studying it, because I just think it's too difficult from the get-go. Anyways, Darcy says, I like to bake, cook, craft, read, sew, and sing. I'm a writer of essays, poetry, short stories, and song lyrics. In September of 2015, one of my song lyrics was turned into a real song with music that was played over the radio airwaves broadcasting from England. I never thought that would happen. That is amazing. I wonder which song it was. In November, I began writing my first novel. With any luck and hard work, it will be finished this year. On Music Access, because of a little short story Benji read to us, I wrote 3 mini short stories about Benjamin, the hippopotamus, and Muji, the panda bear. That's cute. I want to turn those stories into a children's book, and hopefully I can convince my friend Dan to help me out with the drawings for it. I can't wait to see how you make this show your own, Moon. Fighting. Take care, Moon. Darcy Ann. And she drew me a cute little rabbit. Thank you very much, Darcy. And that's amazing that how you can write so well, because I kind of had this thing from when I was young that I've always wanted to create things, So before I used to try like making games, and I tried like writing like novels like you. But I realized that making music, it was the best for me. It was the best. It just suited me the best, and I had the most fun doing it. But I think it's amazing that how you can write novels, and all these writers, whenever I read books, just amazes me how they structure these stories. And I'm sure you're one of those talented people as well. And I've actually tried writing like children's stories. Like dark children's stories, I was kind of into that. So I tried writing them before, but I kind of threw it away. But when I showed it to people, they were like shocked. They were like, are you a psycho? They asked me if I was a psycho. It was like too dark. It was like a children's book, but too dark. I can't remember what it was about, but it was pretty dark. Anyways, thank you very much, Darcy. Welcome to Music Access family. Stay tuned in, and good luck with your writing and everything you do. All right. And thanks to everyone for participating in MAF. So, here's how you can participate for MAF. Just visit www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess and write MAF on your message title, and then leave us a message. Or download Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio on your smartphone and use the comment function to write MAF on your title and leave us a message that way. All right, we'll come back right after a song for Moon Quiz. We're going to listen to Scars by Tove Lo, requested by Corinne from France. Solving, answering, and enjoying questions with Moon on Moon Quiz. Alright, Moon Quiz is not difficult or complicated. There are 3 hints for the answer. The first hint will be a little hard. The second hint will be a little easier. And the third hint will be really, really easy. So let's start today's Moon Quiz. Reverb, por favore. First hint. It's the title of the 5th track of Royal Pirates' album 3.3. Does anyone know the answer? Anyone? Anybody? There's got to be someone that knows the answer, right? I'll trust you guys and move on to hint numero dos. Second hint. My nickname on Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus is Playa, right? My nickname is Playa, even though it's not true. Of course, I'm not really a player, but if there's a real player around you, you need to be careful. He's not someone who is safe. He is someone who is this. What is this? Right, last hint. When I met our Music Access family for the first time, aren't you guys curious how I felt? Let me tell you with a song. 처음엔 네가 누군지도 몰랐어. 그런데 네 눈빛 보고 딱 알았어. 큰일 나겠다. 일 좀 내겠다. 나도 나겠지만 얘도 장난 아니겠어. This song, the title of this song is the answer for today. So, what is today's Moon Quiz answer? If you know today's answer, write answer on your title and send us a message with the correct answer. Okay, before we move on, we're going to listen to a song, alright? We're going to listen to 하루 다 지나가겠다 by Royal Pirates, requested by Amanda from Malaysia. The song you just heard was 하루 다 지나가겠다 by the Royal Pirates, which is the band that I am in right now. And this corner is for all of your questions about me and my answers. It's called Moon Question, and here's today's question. Kim Nayeon from Korea asks, Moon Oppa, what is your ringtone and ringback tone? I want to hear it for myself. My ringback tone, I think, is just a regular, like, I don't know what it is. I never call myself. But my ringtone, I'm going to play for you right now. It's, do you hear it? Do you hear it? That's my ringtone. Yes. That is my ringtone. I hope that answers your question and you heard it for yourself, right? All right, thank you, Nayeon from Korea. Next question is from Rika from Japan. Hi, DJ Moon. How are you doing today? I am doing great. My voice is coming back and I feel great. I have a question. You often say that you used to be innocent but have changed after returning from the States. What made you transform an innocent boy to Moon Sanova? What has happened to you in these 5 years? Were there any triggers or catalysts? Have a great day. I mean, I haven't became like a player for sure, but just like when I was in high school, I used to be like just super innocent. Because I was just like a really, really, just really good boy. So I was like, I'm going to marry my first girlfriend. But how I changed right now is, I guess, I became more realistic, I guess. You know, I'm just more like, okay, I'm not going to marry my first girlfriend. And I obviously haven't, you know. So I guess, you know, that kind of philosophy that I had changed. Because throughout life and through experience, I guess. And there weren't really any triggers or catalysts, but it's something that, I guess, happened naturally. It just naturally happened for me. That doesn't mean I became like a bad boy or anything. Right. Okay. Thank you, Rika, for your message. And if you would like to send your question for Moon Question, you can also send it in using the comment function on your Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio smartphone app's comment function. Or you can go to www.arirangradio.com/music access and post it up on our message board there. And for both, do not forget to write Moon Question on your title before you send your message. Okay, before we move on, we're going to listen to a song. Aro Aro by Laboom, requested by Ai from Japan. Just heard was Aro Aro by Laboom, requested by Ai from Japan. Ai. Okay, it's time for message time. This message is from Iris Jane from United Arab Emirates. Hello, DJ Moon. I followed your Royal Pirates starter pack, and your songs are, well, for lack of a better word, amazing! Then I listened to your other songs as well, and I cannot choose which song is my favorite, and as I love all of them. I hope I can see Royal Pirates play live. Come to UAE, pretty please. Have a great day, DJ Moon. I told you, in that order is good to hear, right? You agree with me, right? And thank you for loving all of our songs, and I hope we can go to UAE and play a live show as well. Thank you, Irish. All right, next one is from Elin from USA. Hello, Dino Moon. How are you? Oh, Dino Moon, because of the costume. I really wanted this from the start of this week. I wanted this week to go by fast. I feel like it's slow because I worked on both Saturday and Sunday. No, can't wait for Friday because then I'll be able to go home. Have you managed to see Hacho already? Send some love to her for me. Have a good day. For those of you guys who don't know, Hacho is my dog. And yes, I manage to see her almost every day, you know, except sometimes, but mostly every day. And yeah, I love my dog. And enjoy your weekend, Elin. Thank you very much. Okay, let's listen to a song before we come back with more. We're going to listen to two songs, actually. 미친년에 by Bumkey featuring E-Sense, requested by Chloe from Netherlands, and Say My Name by Gangnam, requested by Ernie from USA. That was 미친년에 by Bumkey featuring Essence and Say My Name by Gangnam. And it's almost time to wrap up the first hour. And in the second hour, we're going to come back with Kyun and Playback's Hayoung for Obladi Oblada. And to wrap things up for the first hour, I will let you hear Hold My Hand by Michael Jackson featuring Akon, requested by Narumi from Japan, and I'm gonna be right back.
Music Access.
All right, the second hour for Music Access has begun, and I'm your DJ for Music Access, Moon of RP. And in the second hour today, we have our Thursday corner, Obladi Oblada with Kihyun and Playback's Hayoung. I'll be right back with Kihyun and Hayoung in just a bit. And here's how you can listen and participate. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio application on your smartphones, and you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/musicaccess, and leave your messages there on our message board. Another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. All right, after listening to a song, we'll come back with Obladi Oblada, and we're going to listen to 손톱 by 전설, requested by Vivian from Singapore. An ordinary day can turn into a special one, or a fun one with one funny little episode during the day. Listening to our Music Access family's various happenings on
Obladi, oblada.
Life goes on.
Yeah.
How's the plan? What's up, Hayoung and Kihyun?
Hi.
Hi.
What's up with your voice?
Hi. Nah, I was just being silly.
Is this being silly? What'd you guys do? Kihyun, what'd you do?
What did I do?
Over the
Nothing
weekend?
special.
Nothing?
I actually saw a play.
You just played?
A theater play. I saw one.
Theater
Yeah.
play. You saw it. Which one
Oh,
did
I
you
thought
see?
you were on one.
No. I was one of the. I was in the crowd. I was
crowd.
like, there's this theater festival going on in Korea right now,
Oh, right now.
and like different districts, like Mapogu, like different districts within Seoul, and they're having like a competition.
Oh,
Yeah,
so it's like a musical or play competition?
Yeah, pretty much so. And
Like
they picked like the
originals?
best play.
Ah, I see, I see.
So I actually saw one of them yesterday, and it was pretty fun.
Yeah? Did you ever like think about participating in one of the plays or acting in one of the musicals?
I've been in 3.
You've been in 3?
2 years ago.
Are you a good
Yeah.
singer? You have a
I'm
really
not a
good
singer.
voice.
I'm not a good singer.
I see.
Just for like acting,
I
play
see, I
acting.
see.
But if I do have the chance to go on a musical,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be more than happy to.
Maybe you should get singing lessons from Moon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how Benji's like, oh, I'll teach you how to sing? He never taught me.
Yeah.
He never calls me anymore.
Promises on radio never really happens, right?
All lies.
Promises are just pretty words.
True.
You guys are so like pessimistic.
Pessimistic today.
I know. What happened?
That's life.
That's life.
It's because I haven't gotten my weekly dosage of Moon and Kihyun.
Is
That's
that
why.
right?
Oh, really?
That's why.
You
That
see-
sounded so corny.
your eyes telling me like I'm
No.
lying.
This is my honest eyes.
Hey,
Is that your honest eyes?
Are you getting it?
Your honest eyes seem very doesn't seem so true.
Maybe
Hyun's a
I
good
should-
liar.
She's a good
maybe
liar.
I
Very
should
good
get some
liar.
acting lessons.
So Hayoung, what'd you do over the weekend
I actually went on a trip with my mommy.
with your mommy?
Yes,
To
my
where?
mommy. We went to Busan. It was my first time there, and then
Mm-hmm.
I actually really, really, really love seafood.
Uh-huh.
Like I can eat it every day, or so I thought, right? But I went to Busan, and all we ate was seafood for 3 days, and I don't even want to get near it anymore.
Oh
I
really?
can smell
You got
something
sick of
fishy
it.
here.
You smell? Yeah, it's a little fishy.
Do I?
Fishy here.
It's a lot of seafood, huh?
Yeah.
I see. That's why you couldn't make it to our show.
Yeah.
Oh, so that was the reason.
That
was
She was
the reason.
I
busy
was so
going
sad.
on a
I
holiday
was,
with her mum.
I was grabbing my lobster in one hand, and I'm like, man, I wish I'd rather be at Moon's concert than eating this really delicious lobster.
That sounds really sarcastic.
No,
That sounded even more fake.
my honesty eyes.
Is that your honest
Yeah.
eyes? I don't feel it. I don't feel it.
Hyung's the idol. What do you expect?
Oh yeah, she's right.
What is that supposed to mean?
They're good at lying.
Anyways, Hyung, did you know that our topic changed now? We're talking about our parents and our listeners' parents, how they met and got married. Do you remember how your parents got, married and started dating? Or?
Yeah, actually, my parents talk about it all the time because they're really they're the two most lovebirds you'll ever meet.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah, they're actually friends from middle school. So their friends got married to my mom's girlfriends got married to my dad's friends, and they.
So they were all friends and everybody just got married to each
Yeah,
other.
kind of. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it's my mom. My dad is my mom's first love, and
Oh, that's so sweet.
they met after graduating college at some 동창 reunion, and they fell in love. And they're still madly in love, and it's sometimes there's so much in love that it sometimes makes me blush. I would rather not see it.
Oh, it makes you
Yeah.
cringe sometimes.
Still.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
see. And you know how a lot of daughters, their ideal types become their dads, consciously or unconsciously. How is it for you? You kind of want to meet someone like your dad, really caring and loving. How's your dad like?
My
first?
dad is very caring and very conservative. And
So he doesn't let you go out and stuff. But
I'll find my ways around.
you fight your way.
My daddy, he's an awesome person, but sometimes he has a short temper. But besides that, he's the perfect guy to marry because he only knows my mom and he's still romantic. So yeah, I'd really love to meet someone like my daddy.
Honestly? Honestly?
Honestly.
Oh, really?
And
Cool.
he's really good looking.
Your dad's really good looking.
Yeah, I get my looks from my dad.
Okay.
I don't know.
Each to their own opinion.
I don't know what to say to that.
No, Hyung's good looking. Very,
Hyung-
very
Hyung
handsome.
is-
Very
Hyung-
handsome.
Hyung's very
Thank
handsome.
you.
If you're a guy, you'll be a very hot guy. Too bad you're a girl.
All right. So outer appearance-wise, let's talk about your ideal types. Kyu, what's yours?
Outer appearance?
Yeah, we talked a lot about our ideal types personality-wise, but we never. I don't think we never talked about the outer appearance.
Because it's an ideal kind of,
It's
never going to
it's
happen.
only ideal.
So, someone who looks very cute and sexy at the same time.
Cute and
Cute
sexy.
face, sexy body. Is that too much?
That's
No,
a
that's
lot.
ideal for every
Every
guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What
see.
do they call it?
Bagel.
Bagel.
Ah,
Baby face and glamorous body.
I see,
exactly.
I see.
But I don't see many around.
well, there's not that
Well,
many
not in my
around.
life.
Come on, you
Come
guys. Someone's sitting next to you.
We have a bagel in the house.
We have a.
No
bae.
comment. No comment. I won't talk anymore.
All right, sorry, that's enough for today.
How about you, Haya?
For me, this sounds really cliche, but looks aren't that much important for me. I think for girls, it's a little different. Like other things come off first. Like it could be their voice, it could be their personality, or their sense of humor, their mannerism. But
But now we're talking about looks. So
Yeah.
broad
please-
shoulders.
Broad
Oh
shoulders.
yeah, I remember
Yeah.
having saying that before.
My shoulders are crazy. It's off the
Well,
hook.
your
I'm just kidding.
your hoodie is hiding it.
My hoodie's hiding
Yeah.
for sure. I see broad shoulders. I think a lot of girls they like broad shoulders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes you feel protected.
I see.
Yeah. What about you, Moon?
Me? I was gonna skip to the next one, but
Bagel.
no,
Nah,
mine's a
not
little
bagel.
different. I like more 청순 sexy.
Innocent, kind of.
Not innocent. It's more very feminine, and you kind of want. They seem like you want to protect them, but they kind of they give off that it's not obvious sexy, but
Like a foxy kind of.
sort of. It's sort of kind of slips out, you know. Yeah, if you know what I mean.
Not
Good-
in your
good luck.
face, sexy.
And not in your face sexy. I don't really like that.
Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Good luck finding one.
All right. So let's take a look at our first parents' love story. Hyun, can you read it for us?
Of course I can. We have a story from Eva from Poland. My parents' love story is somehow legendary.
Wow.
They bring it up from time to time, mainly when somebody out of the family starts dating, and I've heard it multiple times. They've met at a house of their mutual friend, and somehow my dad ended up walking my mom home at the very same day. He said to my grandparents that he will marry her, despite the fact that they were both very young. Mom wasn't even 17 and Dad was 19. After 8 months, they did. Before meeting Dad, Mom was never really into any other guy. Dad was, however, somehow a player, and there were many girls around unhappy about him being out of the market. But after that, he only saw my mom. Year after they got married, they've got their first baby. Now, being together for almost 39 years already, they have 5 children and 5 grandchildren.
Wow.
Yeah, they went through many ups and downs, obviously. Also, they were never really people to show affection in public. Yet, by the way they tease each other on a daily basis, or how they just sit together without talking just to be together, you can see their bond. They also depend on each other in all possible ways, knowing each other's strengths and shortcomings. And by my 3 older siblings who are already married and with kids, I can tell that this is the kind of relationship when you just kind of know it's right from the start, and only then it will last. Somehow runs in the blood of the family.
Wow. So
they're grandparents now.
They got married at a very early age.
Thank God it was a legal age.
Yeah, 17 for a
17.
girl
Is that
to
legal?
get married.
is that legal? Well, it's all different in different countries.
Well,
Yeah.
but-
In
And maybe-
Australia, yes, that's
And
legal.
this must be a very long time ago since they have grandchildren now.
Yeah, and I know that Eva's not that old. I think she's younger than me, but she has
Really?
nephews or nieces now. That's crazy.
Maybe it's like they get married at an earlier age in Poland.
I think it's different in different countries.
Yeah.
Like the whole culture, like
Yeah.
getting married, like age is not an issue. But whereas in Korea, sort of like they're quite sensitive about age, especially girls. Like when they start to turn 30, they're like, "Oh my God, I'm too old. I
Yeah,
have to
I'm
get
out of
married
the
now."
market.
They feel that pressure for some
Yeah,
reason.
and the
Yeah.
thing about Korea is, like the Korean aging system.
Like as soon as you're born, you're
As
one.
soon as you're born,
Yeah,
you're
they-
one.
And they call that for girls like the Christmas presents, like 24, 25, and then you're and 26 you're out.
Exactly. Like
It's
no
the
one wants them
saddest-
anymore.
That's too harsh.
Yeah,
Not-
that's the saddest
Like 24 is the
thing.
peak
Yeah.
age.
That's my age right now. I'm supposed
Oh,
to
is
be
it?
at my prime.
yeah, you are. I think
And
you
what
are.
are you
You
doing?
think so?
Yeah.
Wearing pink.
Yeah, we're
You can
Looking
only
very
wear pink
attractive.
this year and next year. So
Oh my god.
Make the most of it.
yeah, I think that's a little too harsh. But nowadays, like, you see people in their mid 30s and they still look like they're in their 20s. If you take care of your, if you work
That's-
out and stuff.
Do you think if you were 19 and then you met someone like you think it's the love of your life, you think you would be able to settle down, or you'll be like, I'm only 19, I got
Well, look at us
plenty of
now.
girls.
We're not married. We're single. We're still single.
But did I tell you guys when I used to be younger, back in high school, I used to be like, I'm gonna marry my first girlfriend.
Yeah, but that moon is long gone.
That moon is
That
dead.
moon.
Not long.
What
It's
happened?
dead.
What happened to that moon?
I killed that moon.
Where's that moon?
The moon now killed him.
Yeah, I killed that
Oh.
moon.
Wish I could have met him.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really?
But I think
Yeah, I want to meet the.
Because you know the old moon.
No, I know the right now moon.
the right now moon is a little different than the moon
In high school.
I kind of killed him too. I mean
How many
High
moons
s-
did you kill?
huh? I killed about like 2.5
How many
moons.
faces do you have? Multiple personalities.
So high
good.
school moon and the Hayoung, when I met first time Hayoung moon and right now moon is like all
little
slightly
different?
different. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
change a lot. I don't know why. I go through like these weird things, phases in life. I think
That's
But
good.
do you
though.
like honestly want to get married one day?
I do. I
Nice.
definitely want to have family.
Mm-hmm.
How about
and
you?
kids?
Yeah, I love
Okay.
kids. So and I want to have like 5 kids, like I said.
We
Yeah.
mentioned this before, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have 7 now.
You're gonna have 7. You're gonna
Whoa.
have 9.
More the merrier.
I'm gonna have 3.
No, but realistically, saying like 2 or 3 is probably the best.
Because it's not up to us. It's up
Yeah.
to the girls,
The lady.
the ladies.
Yeah, it's not really up to us. All right, we're going to continue on with Obla Di Obla Da with Hayo and Kyun after listening to a song. We're going to listen to Cinderella by CM Blue, requested by Muzilla from Malaysia. Was Cinderella by CN Blue, requested by Muzilla from Malaysia. And you're listening to our Thursday corner, Obla Di Obla Da, with Kyun and Playback's Hayoung. And here is our next message. Kyun, can you read us the next story?
I may. Gracelyn from Singapore. Good afternoon to the ultimate handsome, agreed, and pretty humans in the studio.
Ooh, thank you.
Love that just happened somehow is a interesting topic. I can't help but go, no, when I hear stories about other listeners' parents' love story. So here I'm going to share my parents' story.
All right.
Hi.
Are we gonna do like a popcorn?
Yes.
You have to mention it before.
Hyung,
You
sorry.
have to say popcorn, Hyung.
Do I have to?
Yeah,
All right,
you have
popcorn, Hyung.
Okay.
Alrighty. My dad is a Singaporean and my mom is Indonesian Chinese. Both of them met through a matchmaking session made possible by their relatives' recommendation. Then they got married and had me and my 2 younger sisters. Till here is pretty peaceful, right? However, my parents love to bicker. To be honest, I don't know if they ever had a nice conversation with each other because ever since I have a mind of my own, I always see them bicker over small things. I don't know if you guys can imagine that. After a long time, I got used to it and I just walk off and when I detect that they're going to bicker. Sometimes I would feel sad, but sometimes I just think that it's their best way of communication because both my mom and dad are both bad at expressing love for each other. I would feel scared at first, but now that I'm older, I think that's their way of expressing themselves. Popcorn moon.
I think every married life is not all sweets, and I think my parents are kind of realistic, haha. Probably because they got married at an older age compared to other people, and their mindset is very traditional. But even if they don't say it, I know they love the family, and that's why they are still together after 23 years and counting, of course. There are still sweet moments between them. Maybe if you hear my story, you might misunderstand that I live in a not-so-happy family, but I am very happy to have them as my family. Little fights, bickering, quarrels just makes my family more perfect than ever. Sorry for the long messages. I shall stop here. Have a beautiful day ahead.
Right. Lovely story.
How's your families like? Are they kind of like Hyung? You said they're like lovebirds. Kyun, how are your parents like?
Mine's quite the opposite.
They're very they don't express.
Bickering, just like Gracelyn. They
Oh,
like
really?
to argue a lot.
They argue.
But
a lot.
then that's only on the outside, verbally. But like, emotionally, I'm pretty sure, I'm just guessing. They still, share the same mutual love. But I think like having little quarrels, it's not a bad thing. I mean,
It's not a bad thing.
you have to
Yeah.
be very close in order to, say something to other
Yeah.
person. Whether it may be, like a compliment or like kind of a criticism. But either way, just talking it out is, I think, a good way of communicating
Yeah.
and just getting to know each other a bit more and
Yeah.
understanding each other. Instead of just, keeping like a
Keeping it
fake
in.
smile, I'm okay, and then
Yeah, that's the
saying
worst.
something behind their backs,
Yeah.
that's a different story.
The worst
so.
thing is like that, just like being
Exactly.
fake in the front and being ignorant, like
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
you don't
yeah.
care about this person, like you
true.
don't get into the fights because you just don't want to go through the
You just
trouble
avoid
with this
them.
person.
Exactly.
I think that's the worst. How are you guys when you guys are in a relationship? Do you guys fight a lot, or do you guys express your love a lot? Or?
It's been 4 years. I can't remember.
4 years.
Wow.
I can't remember the last time I went out with someone, but
I feel like you'd be like really.
like a playboy.
I imagine
with my
you'd be
own
really
mouth.
nice. You'd take care of them and.
I do, but then I'm quite realistic when I meet girls in like a
Not very
serious.
expressive, huh?
I am
Oh,
Are
really?
you expressive?
sometimes when I'm drunk. When you're drunk, only when I'm drunk. Or when I'm sober, I try to keep my cool face. But
Right.
when I'm with my someone I really like, I'm quite honest with them. I tell them everything.
Hey. It's like, hey, I
how
don't like it
feel.
when you
exactly.
do this.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
If I don't feel it, I don't say it. If I feel it, I say it straight out.
Wow.
No filtering.
Mm.
Just
It's like you look ugly today.
yeah.
You
Are
would
you
say
serious?
that?
But then
I hate your pink coat.
Oh,
that's what you want to say.
No, I'm just kidding.
The old moon's
love
coming
it. I love
back.
it. Old moon's coming back. I'm sorry.
Evil moon. No, I wouldn't say that bluntly. I'll be like,
he just looked at
I'll
my
be like-
face.
I know,
I
he's-
want to say it.
for example, I'll say, oh, you're wearing pink.
Oh.
Why are you wearing pink? I would ask her first.
Oh my gosh,
Why
I'm
are
telling
you
you
wearing
now,
pink?
maybe that is the reason why
What?
it was a 4-year term.
Exactly. It's not all the girl's problem.
Maybe
I'm
that's
Maybe it's
why.
my problem.
I'm just
Maybe it's
totally
my problem.
kidding, but you should sometimes honesty is not the answer.
Mm.
White lie.
Like a white lie.
I think you need 85% of honesty in relationships.
Yeah,
Because sometimes girls want to hear what they want to hear,
exactly.
sure.
not what they need to hear.
Exactly.
Sometimes when you're in a relationship, like they make this face that you think it's kind of ugly and stuff, but you can't really tell them all that,
Oh, so you guys think about that kind of stuff? Like, I don't
Like
like that
Hyung,
face.
your face
that
Yeah.
right now
face.
looks very
Yeah.
cute, very adorable.
And then you're thinking, oh, I really
Inside, I'm like
wish
the
that
total
she
opposite.
would not make that face.
Yeah,
No, I'm joking.
because I'm really observant when I look at people, and like I could like tell what they're thinking like by like
Their face
small like
expressions
face
and-
expressions in their like body language, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people would make like people have habits and they would make certain faces and it would just look really unattractive to me.
Oh, and you'll say
But-
it.
No, I wouldn't say it. I'm like kind of forgiving.
You'll
I
text
forget
it.
about it easily too.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh, I kind of don't like that, but whatever,
Nobody's
So,
perfect.
so you never
Nobody's
pile it up? Like, it never piles up?
For me, I don't pile up stuff. I just kind of like let it go. I just forget about stuff.
Forgive and forget.
Forgive and forget.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How about you, Hayong?
It really
What are you like?
depends. I think if I'm really into that person, I'm very
Say you are.
affectionate,
Say you are.
Passionate?
passionate. I am.
Do you have a lot of aegyo?
Yes, I do.
You do.
Yeah, I'm very expressive with the person if I'm into them. But as much as I am expressive, I'll get disappointed too. So I don't like to be into someone. So I don't want to be dating right now because I want to be concentrating on work, which is the reason why I don't want to date. Because when I'm into someone, I'll get really into that person.
I see. So,
So you only see that relationship, nothing else. No work,
So-
no
I would
family.
see work, but work is my priority right now. But I don't like to have that emotional roller coaster.
I see.
You know what I mean?
I see.
If you like someone, then you go up and
It's
down.
hard to
and-
focus on work, right? Because
Yeah.
when you're
But then you might need that in work, within work, having that kind of emotional fluctuation.
it
Like,
might,
do you know what I mean? Like
it might be helpful
even
because you're
exactly when
you're,
you're
you're an
acting.
artist.
Yeah,
So
and when
you-
you're singing.
sing, you get more into
Exactly.
you
It
get more
might sound
emotional.
real. No,
I feel like once you've experienced it once, you know what it is.
once is never enough.
Nah,
We
you
love
gotta,
it
think so?
You gotta refresh it 'cause
until you die.
forget. People
Until you
forget.
die.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Exactly.
Hmm,
You have
maybe
to
I
keep
should
yourself
consider
alive.
it.
Yeah, you should consider it
Maybe
definitely.
I should.
It's kind of like a Korean thing. It's like these artists, like you can't date for the first 3 months that you debut, right?
First,
Uh,
like,
three years,
years.
3 years, right? I think that's kind of unfair. It's only in Korea, or maybe Japan too. But it's like, why stop the artist from
It's
dating?
very Asian kind of.
It's kind of an Asian
culture,
thing.
yeah.
It's like it would only help them. I mean,
But I mean, it didn't go for Moon because he's a rebel and he goes against
He can't control
all.
himself. See, they made that rule for you, Moon. For people like you,
I belong in
who
the
couldn't
States or
control
something.
themselves. They just go everywhere,
Anyways, all right.
Moving right along.
All right, moving right along. We're going to listen to a song. We're going to listen to Hot Pink by EXID, requested by Berrywan from Turkey, and we'll be right back. Was Hot Pink by EXID, requested by Berrywan from Turkey. And we're here with Hayoung and Kihoon for Obladi Oblada, and here is our next message.
Moon, can you read it for us?
Yeah, and I'm going to popcorn it to one of you guys in the middle, all right?
All right.
I'm gonna
It's pretty
refuse.
short, but all right. It's from Eka from Indonesia. Actually, I never heard about how my parents met from themselves, but once my grandma told me a bit when we opened old photo albums. Before my parents met, both of them actually already had boyfriend and girlfriend. My mom was already engaged, but then suddenly, no news from the fiancé. And popcorn, Hayoung.
You know, at that time, communication tools were not that advanced. I don't know how my dad broke up, but the last girlfriend before he met my mom is not married until now.
Uh-oh.
I hope it's not because of my dad.
It's because of your dad.
I think
Yes.
so.
He ruined her
Yes.
life.
My parents first met at some kind of youth organization. They didn't date, and it didn't take a long time for them to decide on getting married. The process may be a bit similar to how matsun is done in Korea.
Matsun.
Matsion.
They met with marriage intention already in mind, but it all turns out great. They're happily married for 26 years now, and the relationship is getting stronger day by day.
Yay.
Your father ruined that person's life.
Yeah,
Eka.
that sucks.
She's still scarred and not
She's still
getting
scarred.
married.
It's like,
Wow, do you think you
thinking
can
about it.
do that though? You have a fiance and you meet someone like, well, bam, and then you can just like leave her.
Anything
Oh
can
my God.
happen.
And I mean, yeah, that's true. Anything could happen. People at
Ouch.
weddings, they like escape from weddings and stuff too.
They say I'm Korea. 식장 들어갈 때까지 모른다.
Yeah.
I really
Meaning-
like that saying though.
Really?
Why? Because you're gonna do that?
No,
Because you're a
no.
rebel.
I like how it goes with other things in life, other
This
situations.
marriage
in
is
life.
not legit. Wedding crashes.
Wedding crash.
Have you seen that movie?
I love that
It's
movie.
hilarious.
Oh yeah.
But it might happen in real life.
might
It probably
happen.
has.
Oh yeah, I
So
hope
watch
not
out,
to
Hayoung.
me.
Watch out, Hayoung.
yeah, that's
Not
Once you get
me.
married, when you get married, watch out.
it's like that with everything. I think you never know.
Until
it happens, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you know when you want to get married?
Honestly, I wanted to get married before I turned 30, but realistically speaking, when my contract is over, I'm 31.
Oh, that's very realistic.
Yeah.
Wait, when your
As soon
contract
as
is
your
over, you're-
contract ends.
You're 31.
31.
I see.
So, yeah. I mean, as long as I'm happy and financially stable and in love with somebody, then I'm ready.
Why not? I
And
see.
once your contract ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have
So
you
for
guys-
anyone who's interested in Hayoung, who wants to get married to Hayoung, you have to wait until she's 31
Oh yeah.
legally.
She'll
Yeah.
look different from today.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, considering I'm supposed to be at my prime. But what about you, Moon? Do you think matsun is something that is suitable for you?
No.
No.
I was just gonna ask you guys if you guys ever
Yeah.
done like sogeting or matsun before.
Oh.
But me, I guess if I'm like a lot older and I don't want to like go out to meet new people and I want to get married, I think I'd consider doing it. But as of now, I don't. If someone says like it's honba or sogeting, I'll be like nah.
Because he's still popular, you know?
Nah.
He's good looking, he's young, vibrant, you know? He's still got that old moon in him.
Don't talk about yourself.
I think with matsuns, it's like you have to do it when you come to an age where you're too
No.
old. You're
Yeah,
either
no
too
options.
old, yeah. You're financially stable, but you don't have the guts to
Go out and
go out and meet someone,
Yeah.
ask someone else. So it's pretty much you're laid back,
Not really, though. I feel like if you're like more on the conservative side,
True.
then you can go on a matsun.
But then I think the whole
Actually-
matsun thing is very awkward.
yeah, but a
Yeah.
lot of people do it. I know like a lot of my friends have a lot of matsun coming in and
Your friends,
a lot of my friends.
wow.
I don't know why, but
Yeah,
I didn't know that was like a thing, but like people still do it,
'Cause I
especially
think
the
it's-
rich families.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
very traditional kind
Yeah.
of rich family kind of stuff.
but when they talk about it, it seems fun.
It seems fun.
Because I have older friends that go on matsuns, and it doesn't sound that boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
They
only
might
if it
meet
works
someone
out.
nice. Yeah.
If it doesn't work out, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Have you
That's
guys
a big
ever
problem.
been on sogeting, like blind date?
Once.
Once.
Mm.
Someone was like,
And
"Oh,
I'm not
Jesus."
going to do it ever again.
Was it awkward? Was it
It
weird?
was way too awkward.
Oh, really?
And like the thing is, if you meet up for sogeting, say only one person likes the other person,
Oh, that's awkward.
and if it's just like a one-way kind of liking,
But that can go on for like any kind of situation.
true. But then for the person who's involved, the bridge man, the one who introduced both of
It can
them,
get awkward.
That could get awkward.
the whole thing gets awkward, and the three relationship becomes very out of place, and you might not even be able to see that friend again, the original friend.
Have you guys ever read those stories where like the guy or girl like really didn't like the person, and they said they were going to a restroom, and then they like escaped?
Oh,
They ran away.
that's not nice.
Yeah, that's not nice, right? Yeah.
I was being realistic.
But these are true stories.
They
that
must have been
happens.
horrified.
All right. Anyways, thanks to everyone who had their messages read aloud during the show today, and thank you everyone for sending in your messages.
Thank you.
For this corner. Well, it's almost time to wrap things up already.
Aww.
Did you guys have fun?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
It's been too long. It feels like it's been too long since I saw you guys, right? And next week we're going to come back with Kyun and Hayoung. And I'm going to send Kyun and Hayoung out. We're going to listen to a song, 2 songs. Please Don't Go by Mike Posner, requested by Janelle from the Philippines, and I'm Not Sorry by Dean, featuring Bellinger, requested by Jihan from Saudi Arabia. Goodbye, Kyun and Hayoung.
Bye-bye.
All right, it's now time to reveal the answer for Moon Quiz from the first hour. And what is the answer for today? It's dangerous. The answer is dangerous. Thank you, everybody, for taking part in Moon Quiz. And make sure to look forward to tomorrow's Moon Quiz. And don't forget to participate. All right, I'm going to play for you a song and we'll be back. You Are My Everything by Komi, requested by Christy from the Philippines. That was You Are My Everything by Komi, requested by Christy from the Philippines. And here's how you can listen and participate to Music Access. You can download the Arirang Radio or TuneIn Radio application on your smartphones, and you can also send us messages through the app using the comment function. You can also listen to us by visiting our website, www.arirangradio.com/music access, and leave your messages there on our message board. And another way you can tune in is through terrestrial DMB, but this is only available for our listeners living on Jeju-do Island. The frequencies are 88.7 for Jeju City, 88.1 for Seogwipo, and 101.9 for Daejeong. Participate a lot, guys, all right? And it's almost time to wrap things up for today's Music Access. And time sure flies when you're listening to Music Access, right? And the last song I'm going to play for you today is Rest Easy by Sam Ok, requested by Chikako from Japan. This has been Moon from the Royal Pirates. You guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow.